X. There are absolutely no mutants in this film, but there are some old people. You're watching my lightning review of X. Welcome to Voice of the Fat Mantis. X is the slasher film of ill repute from indie darling A24. The pretentious will tell you it is revitalizing the horror genre. The average person will also tell you it's awesome because it's a very good slasher film. On my non-spoiler side of this, I'm going to have to tell you this was a pleasant surprise. Now, I'm not saying it does anything more sophisticated than, say, American Horror Story 1984, but I would say it is a high-budget, well-realized, well-produced slasher film straight out of the 70s. As a matter of fact, I'd seen trailers which look beautiful, by the way. It's filmed well, it looks very crisp, it looks like a real beautiful film. I've seen it and I saw their outfits and I thought, well, they're wearing drab, out-of-date clothes. I assume they're from the Midwest. But actually, it turns out that it actually takes place in 1979. That's how authentic they wanted to make it. It comes down straight that it almost feels like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, only good. I kid, of course, but I'm just saying it just feels like a higher quality version of that, and it does get its own shtick. As a matter of fact, every slasher film, the only thing that make them separate from any other slasher film is that they have their own shtick, and they do a very good one. As a matter of fact, I was wondering where they were going with this and what kind of twists and turns were going to go on. Now, does it redefine a genre? Absolutely not. Does it have something to say? Even think so. Nothing new to say, nothing new going on here, but I would just say it is a quality film. I probably wouldn't even rank it with some of my favorite horror movies of the last decades, but I would say it is a strong addition. Now, this was directed by Ty West, who himself is a modern day horror buff, who did films such as, oh wow, they're all over Them, Tales from the Loop, The Resident, The Passage, The Exorcist, Outcast. You Are Feeling Me Here, and I couldn't wait to see what his next outing was. And he also did In the Valley of Violence. So these are all great films. Love to see what he's doing here. It stars Mia Goth, Brittany Snow, and a guy who looks strangely like Matthew McConaughey for obvious reasons. Like I was saying, it feels like you're in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, only not. The most annoying thing about it would be Jenna Ortega, who seems to be being cast in everything nowadays. I can't vouch for that. I don't know what she's doing in any of these films. She was adequate. She lived up to it. But I will say, the most shocking and most insane things are these kills. The movie's slow at first, but when it gets to it, you're gonna love every friggin' minute of it. Ultimately, I give X a B+. Now tell me, what did you guys think of X? Have you seen it? Will you see it? This is a theaters-only joint, which means, are you gonna go out there and risk getting the coof or being annoyed by other humans with their cell phones just to check it out? I hope you do. I recommend it. Till next time, ciao for now.